Hello, class 9. We were studying the first chapter of your chemistry book, Matter in Our Surrounding, in which our last video was about the topic change of states of matter, in which I teach you about melting point, vaporization, boiling point, how does these taken places, what is the effect on the states of matter of by the decrement of temperature, the process of condensation and freezing. Okay, now the next topic, again I told you about the temperature also. What are the common units of temperature and what is the relation between those units? Now the next topic is latent heat. Latent heat. Before we further move to latent heat, I want you to explain. I want to explain atmospheric pressure. Some terms: atmospheric pressure, melting point, and boiling point. I know that I have explained these points in the previous video as well, but I'm explaining it again to you. Now, what is atmospheric pressure? Atmospheric pressure is the pressure which is there in the atmosphere, which is there due to the weight of the atmosphere. Okay, so you can define it: the pressure exerted by the weight of atmosphere is atmospheric pressure. Melting point, you know that melting point, the temperature at which a solid convert into liquid at atmospheric pressure. Because you will study later on that pressure also has a effect on the change of state of matter. So we are taking at atmospheric pressure. If we take the atmospheric pressure, that means we are not changing the pressure. So at which temperature the solid will convert into liquid, that temperature will known as the melting point of that particular solid. For example, for ice, melting point is 0 degree Celsius. Okay, that is, if you convert it into Kelvin, what you will do? You will add simply 273 in it. So 0 degree Celsius is equals to 273 Kelvin, melting point of ice. Now what is boiling point? Boiling point again at atmospheric pressure. That means without a change in pressure, the temperature at which a liquid converts into gaseous state is called the boiling point of that particular liquid. Again, for example, boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius, and you can convert it into Kelvin by adding 273 in it. That means 373 Kelvin. Now we'll come back to the point latent heat. Now what is latent heat? Now latent heat, the word latent means simply hidden. So latent heat means hidden heat. So what actually happened? For example, you have placed a ice in the atmosphere in the room at the room temperature. You will observe that ice will slowly it starts melting. Okay. Now you know the temperature of ice is 0 degree Celsius. Now observe the temperature when the whole ice gets melt. At that particular point, if you observe the temperature of that water, you will see that the temperature of the water is also 0 degree C, 0 degree Celsius. Now, the energy which ice taken from the atmosphere is used to convert the state of the ice, a state of the substance, in a state of the substance. That means substance was water, water का जो solid state था, that is converting into the liquid state. So the heat energy which is used in that case, which as example I have given you, the heat energy where does it comes from the atmosphere, है ना? The heat energy which is used to change the state of a substance at atmospheric pressure without changing its temperature is known as latent heat. Okay, now without changing its temperature means I told you कि ice का temperature कितना था 0 degree Celsius. Now when the whole ice gets melt, even then the temperature of the melted water was 0 degree Celsius. Though the ice taken the heat energy from the atmosphere, but there is no increase in its temperature. So the heat energy which the ice took from the atmosphere to change its state from the ice to liquid, solid to liquid, is known as latent heat. Okay, I hope you understand. Now two types of latent heat are there. First is latent heat of fusion and second is latent heat of vaporization. This example which I have given you about right now, of the ice converting into the liquid at the same temperature 0 degree Celsius, है ना? And that is the example of latent heat of fusion, because in this case the solid state is fused into the liquid state. Okay, for latent heat of fusion of ice is actually 3.34 into 10 to the power 5 joules per kilogram. यानी कि 1 किलोग्राम आइस को वाटर यानी लिक्विड में कन्वर्ट करने के लिए हाउ मच एनर्जी डू यू नीड फ्रॉम द एटमॉस्फेयर और फ्रॉम एनी अदर सोर्स विच यू आर यूजिंग? इट्स 3.34 into 10 to the power 5 joule. Now the next type of latent heat is latent heat of vaporization. Latent heat of vaporization. Now I will define it as quantity of heat energy required to convert 1 kilogram of liquid into gas, yani vapors, don't, at atmospheric pressure at its boiling point is known as latent heat of vaporization. Now again, why we are saying at its boiling point? Because you will observe that when the water starts vaporizing, so the boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius. If you measure the temperature of a boiling water, you will observe it is 100 degrees Celsius. Okay. And now if you observe, if you see the temperature of the water vapors, it will be also 100 degrees Celsius, but the heat you are giving it to convert it into convert its state, it's called the latent heat of vaporization of water. So what is latent heat of vaporization of water? It's actually 22.5 into 10 to the power 5 joules per kilogram. Yani to convert 1 kilogram of water into vapors, you need 22.5 into 10 to the power 5 joules of energy. Okay, so this is called the latent heat, the hidden heat which is there. Heat is a form of energy. ठीक है ना? So heat is there, energy is there, but that energy does not raises the temperature of the substance in that particular time period. ठीक है? So that is called the latent heat. So I told you about today atmospheric pressure, melting point, boiling point, latent heat of fusion, latent heat of vaporization.